Okay, so we just gonna get straight into it. Welcome to my channel. Um, we are about to start really diving into having a positive mental. Um, More specifically, having a positive mental as a parent, whether you're a single parent or you're co-parenting, which yeah, we're not gonna get into all that. Anyways, we're going to start getting into really healing, um, and a healthy mental. You know what I'm saying? Because the two go hand in hand. I'll get into more about my story over, you know what I'm saying, over time. However, I found myself in a place recently, probably like around what everybody likes to consider to be a holiday season. Um, I got into a space, and again, that's something I'll get into in another video at another time. Um, but what brought me back into the space that I needed to be, like the space that I actually was focused on my mental and focused on, this is what you're supposed to be doing, clearly. um, what brought me back into this space was I don't have time anymore to be depressed. I don't have time anymore to dwell on the could have beens and the should have beens according to me, you know? So, with that being said, we're going to get into some things, nothing too deep, but we're going to just get into first and foremost things that you can do to have a healthy mental. And to kick that off, I came across a lady's page. Her name is Arlen Hamilton. Um, I'll link I'll link the stuff that I'm referring to down below. Um, but I came across her page a couple times, and something, whatever it was, drew me to like watching more and more channels that she had. I mean, not channels, videos that she had. Um, so with that being said, she had a 30-day challenge, um, called the Write Your Own Headlines Challenge. And I said, I'm in a space right now where I feel like I'm not necessarily I'm not necessarily like depressed like I used to be, but I still feel like, stagnant. I feel like things aren't going how I feel like they should be. Um and when I get into those spaces, there's things that I have to do, you know, for myself in order to make sure that I'm doing what I can do, like in order to like get my vibes back up. Like there's no question, like I have to do it. I can't be stuck in a certain frame of mind for too long before I slap myself in the face and be like, you gotta wake the fuck up. So, like I said, with that being said, I came across Arlen Hamilton, and she's got a chat. Well, she had a challenge going on. The challenge is over. Um, Unfortunately, I didn't get to make it to her Zoom meetings because by the time I had found out, like it was pretty much way too late. But we're gonna get into it. So, day one is called, according to me, it's called "Why Do I Feel Stuck?" Simply because this is the question that she asks at the end of the video. The challenge is called Write Your Own Headlines Challenge. Excuse me. And so I just figure if I share my journey, a lot of people could like relate and be inspired. So, like I said, the challenge is called Write Your Own Headlines Challenge, from from Arlen Hamilton. And day one, the questions that she said, actually, it was only just two things. She said to write down three or more reasons why you feel stuck, and then three goals. And then with those goals, state I am or I have. So, with that being said, here are my answers to that. And so, for the why do I feel stuck, I said I have put in a lot of job applications and gotten no response. I haven't been able to grow my savings account the way that I want. And for number three, I said I haven't been able to live the way that I know that I can. Um, and for the three goals, I can say that I am focused. I am actively working on my YouTube channels, and I have been consistently working towards better days. Um, One thing about it is, to be honest, I'm not I'm not new to the YouTube space, you know. So, but just like finding my judge is what has been needed. Um, so I have, like, another channel that I actually have like focused on more, where I used to talk about celebrities and gossip and all that. However, when it comes to celebrities, like, I got drained, you know. Um, so with that being said, I had to take a different turn. With this channel, I actually want to focus on the things that I do to strengthen my mental, to keep my mental up to par, to make sure that I'm just doing things. I don't want to say the right way, because, like, what's right for you may not be right for somebody else, but just doing things that are in alignment with what I'm supposed to be doing in real life, right? So let's get into which one of these we want to get into. Let's get into the I have put in a lot of job applications and gotten no response. That's one of my reasons why I feel stuck, because it's like I hear people talking about ghost jobs, and I hear people talking about companies hiring because of this and because of that, and then people have told me different things, but when it comes to that, it's just like, if you say you're hiring, then you need to be hiring. The last job that I had was seasonal, and a lot of people, including myself, were surprised at the amount of time that we were there, because it wasn't long. And even some of the people that are permanent there were like, what's going on? And we were like, I don't know, this is what they said, da 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 da. So it kind of took me back, but I had to turn that into a positive thing and say, hey, now is your time to actually get focused on what you want to do, or what you take joy in doing, what you actually like, my bad, it was hunks outside. But yeah, so with that came time to think, came time to analyze the situation, came time to really buckle down and hone in on where the focus should be. Again, I'll get into other things as we go along, but at the end of the day, this is just a brief introduction. Maybe I'll do a formal introduction if there is a such thing in this type of situation. But until then, look for Arlen's video posted down below. Also, I will be getting into this book. So if I find the link to link it, I'll give that to y'all. But if not, then I'll look for where y'all can get it. So with that being said, thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. And most definitely, like, if you can relate, even if there may not be much to relate to in this instance, if you can relate, just, know that you're not alone. Because it's easy to feel alone. It's easy to feel like your situation is a situation that, people don't understand. But there's a lot of people out here that understand, others. And, we're just in times that you actually have to just start coming together with those people. And you have to start actually knowing that you're not alone. And there are things that you can do before you decide to just give up. So if nothing else, take this as a sign to not give up, to try to find something. Like, try to find something that you actually can focus on with no issues. Don't cost much, if anything at all. Like, just take this time to reevaluate how you've been moving in life, and that'll be the start to new beginnings. You know what I'm saying? So I will catch y'all in the next video. We will go over day 2, maybe we'll go over day 2 in the next video. I'm not really sure how I want to do things yet, so bear with me on that. But this is a start. Right? So yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video.